Hello, Kula here. Hope you guys are having a great day. I have for you guys an empties video. This is long overdue. This bag is full of garbage and it's so full, stuff's even falling out of it. So I really want to get this done for you guys. I tried to film this once already and it didn't really work out. There was some things going on in the hall. It was noisy. So I'm going to try and do this again. It was really, really long last time too. Like it was over 25 minutes. So I'm going to try and condense that down and talk as quickly as I can and still be intelligible. But this is about at least a month and a half, 2 months worth of empties, and I got a lot of stuff I want to show you. Let me just grab the thing I dropped quick here. 1 second. Oh my gosh. Got it. So we'll start off with the Skin Iceland. These are the glacial cleansing cloths. These came in an Ipsy bag, I believe. And I really, really wanted to like these because I do think the Skin Iceland brand is really interesting. It's sort of free of parabens and all that icky stuff, but I did not like these. I thought they were too wet and I thought they smelled kind of funny. So, not a big fan, but I was glad I got to try them. I have a Julep hand mask in here. This is my last mask from Julep. I liked the foot mask and the nail mask. The hand mask was nice, but it didn't really leave my hands super hydrated like I was hoping for. Like it left them hydrated, but then like after a couple hours they kind of felt like they were back to normal. So I mean, I get really dry, really crackly hands in the winter. As you guys kind of notice, I bought a lot of stuff for my hands recently. So I don't know if it's just my hands are just awful or if the Julep thing isn't as moisturizing as the nail and the foot mask. But it was nice. I'm glad I gave it a try, but there are other hand masks out there that you can get. This is the Zoya Remove Plus Nail Polish Remover. I used to really love this and think this was my favorite nail polish remover, although now I think the OPI one is my favorite because that one I prefer the smell of it. It smells kind of like black licorice, but the Zoya one's good. It's not too overpowering of a smell. It does remove my nail polish pretty well. This is the Basia. I never know how to say this and everyone pronounces this brand name differently. This is the Clear Complexion Tonic. I love toners. I think toners are definitely an important step in your skincare, but it is really hard to find a toner that is alcohol free, kind of because I think people prefer, I'm dropping things everywhere. People prefer their toners to dry quickly so they can move on with their skincare routines. So they put alcohol in them to help them dry faster, but the alcohol is obviously drying. I know there's some debate over how potentially bad for your skin and hair alcohol is, but I personally, equate alcohol with drying. Drying equals bad. Prefer things without alcohol. This didn't have alcohol in it, which is kind of why I purchased it. To be honest, I didn't notice anything different or spectacular about it, so I'm not going to repurchase this. I have some other toners now that I like a lot better, especially the Mario Badescu Glycolic Acid Toner. I think is absolutely amazing. It's definitely helped with my hyperpigmentation, so I'm going to stick with that one for now, and plus I think it's cheaper than this guy was, so not going to repurchase that. This is the KMS Hairstay Style Boost, and I got some stuff on it from something in here. I don't know what it was. I do love this stuff. This is my second bottle of it. I got this from a review. Well, I got this because of a review by Bailey B from Making Up the Midwest. It is like a hair primer, so you use this before your other styling products and it makes them last longer, work better, your hairstyle lasts longer. And I think it definitely does work. It's really cool. It's like a mousse texture. You shake it up, you spray it in your hand, it crackles, you put it in your hair, and I do think it does improve how well my other hair products worked. I'm not going to repurchase it right now because I have a ton of hair primers kind of laying around. Like I have 2 bottles of Living Proof. I have an Alterna one. So I'm going to get through those. But once I'm through those, definitely that is something I would repurchase. I have 2 of the La Vanille, the healthy deodorants here. This is a really great like healthy deodorant alternative if you're looking for something alternative like that. It just says, 100% healthy, no harsh chemicals, things like that in here. These are great. The only concern I have with these is that they do not prevent you from sweating. And initially that wasn't a problem for me. I was like, I don't care if I'm sweaty, as long as I'm not stinky, which you won't be if you use these. And the vanilla scent's really great. But as, I was working more, I'm doing kind of more physical work too now, and I'm realizing like being sweaty can sometimes be uncomfortable, so I prefer not to do that. So I've actually moved back to not healthy deodorant. I'm using clear gel deodorant now, which is nice because it stops me from sweating so much. But if you're looking for a natural alternative and don't mind sweating, that is a really great brand to look into. This is a Nick Chavez Plump and Thick Shampoo. It's just a volumizing, thickening shampoo. I did like this. I liked that it seemed to put volume in my hair. hair without having to rough up the texture of it. A lot of volumizing products, that's kind of how they work, is that they kind of rough up your cuticle a little because that's where volume comes from. And this made my hair still felt fine after I used it, and it did have a little bit more volume, so that was kind of a nice thing to try. And it smells great. It smells like grapefruit, which was really nice. This is the Algenist Complete Eye Renewal Balm. It's an eye cream. I wasn't able to use it long enough to notice that big of a difference, but Algenist is a great brand. This is the Be Delectable Cake Beauty Coconut and Cream Hand Cream. This hand cream is amazing. It's really moisturizing. It smells really great. You can get these little guys at Kohl's. I'm sure you can get them online too, but you can get them from Kohl's. I got mine in a 4-pack. It was $14. And then I had one of those like $10 Magical Kohl's coupons, so it was $4 for 4 of these. Totally worth it. You get 3 other scents with it, and I think this is probably my favorite scent out of the collection. This is the Fortune Cookie Soap Witch Please Green is the new black whipped body butter. I love Fortune Cookie Soap's whipped cream body butters. We all know this. I just think they're really moisturizing. This smelled like pumpkins. It was great. This one was a long time coming. This is the Japanese Agarwood from Lisa Hoffman Beauty Body Wash. This came in a Blush Mystery Beauty box. I don't use body wash in the shower. I prefer bar soap just because I don't like to use loofahs and stuff, just because I find that they can be harbors for germs. I thought I heard a noise and it kind of bothered me. This smelled really nice. It was a nice fresh scent, but it wasn't overpowering. It didn't really hang around after the shower, which I don't like my body washes and soap and stuff to be like scented after the shower because I like to put other scented things on afterwards. I wouldn't repurchase this, but it was a nice thing to try, so I was glad to try that. These are the Hands Down Ultra Nail Pads. I get these at Sally Beauty Supply. They are a little bit on the pricey side. I think it's like $5.50 or something for 60 pads, but they are the best thing I've found to remove nail polish. They don't leave behind little lint pieces like cotton rounds can, and then they have a little tab on the back. I don't know if you guys are able to see these little diagrams here. There's a little like plastic barrier and a tab on the back that you can hang on to, so it's really great like to clean off nail stamping plates and stuff without having to use like a cotton claw and things like that. You don't have to worry about messing up your other nails. And I would recommend these if you're serious about removing nail polish or wearing nail polish. That's a great thing to have on hand. I find I only need like 2 to do both my hands, even with heavy glitter, and I'll go through like 6 cotton pads instead, and so I think it's totally worth it. This is the DHC Deep Cleansing Oil. I've dropped this. It broke, it leaked, it's all dirty, it's gross, but I loved this stuff. This stuff is so great. This was kind of like my introduction to cleansing oils, really, and it was phenomenal. It got all my makeup off. It left my skin super duper smooth. So I would definitely repurchase this. I just have a lot of other cleansing oils right now I'm going to try, like including the Dermalogica one, but this is definitely one I would repurchase and a brand that I would look into. Also, I think DHC is Japanese. Is Japanese or Korean, so that would kind of explain why it's so great. And I have a Murad Oil Control Mattifier. This came in my acne kit. As you guys know, I was dealing with a lot of acne. It ended up being stress acne. So these like topical kind of things aren't really going to affect stress acne since that's caused by hormones and less so by bacteria on the skin. So I didn't get much, you know, good use out of this. I don't have really oily skin, so this didn't really do much for me, unfortunately. This is, dropping things. This is a cool product. This is a Dr. Jart Brightening Infusion Face Mask. This is a hydrogel mask, so instead of being like a paper sheet cotton kind of mask, this one was the actual gel, and it felt really cool. You can get these at Sephora. This is a Korean skincare brand. This is probably one of the only Korean skincare brands that you can really get like widely available, like from Sephora in America. And this is just a brightening mask for under eye circles and hyperpigmentation and just things I struggle with. It felt really great on. It was only like $7, which is very comparable to other face masks, so I would recommend this. I'm definitely going to get some more of these. And then speaking of face masks, I have a whole bunch here. These are the really inexpensive kinds. I forget what the name of this brand is. It's that word? I don't even know how to say that, but that's the brand there. You get them at Ulta. I'm sure you can get these online too. I think these aren't part of the Freeman thing. I don't think they are, but they're really great. I have 5 of them here. These 2 are in bags because they were a mud mask and a honey mask because they got really, really dirty. The honey mask was great. I love honey. I think it's a great skincare ingredient, and I love how it smells. And then these are sheet masks. These 2 are like mud sheet masks, which were kind of cool. This is just a regular sheet mask. And they do kind of have very pungent fragrance, which is not the best thing for your skin. But I thought that they you know, really helped my skin out. They helped me feel moisturized and cleaner. And I think they're good masks for how much they are. They're like anywhere between $2 to $3. and because they're at Ulta, they're always on special. This is a Cocoa Star Nail Therapy Mask. This was amazing. I loved this for my nails. I think I like this better than the Julep one. You can get this from the Mimi box store, and loved it. I have another one of these I have to use still, I believe, and it was just so great. Unless this is my second one. I wonder if this is my second one. I'm going to be very sad if it is, but this is a great mask. So if you're looking for a nail mask, I'd recommend it. This is the Lumen Finland Sensitive Touch Cleansing Wipes. This was in a Blush Mystery Beauty box. This one I was kind of upset about because it expired in October and this came in the September box, so I kind of feel like they just threw it in there just to get rid of it. And what I'm happy though, it introduced me to this brand, this Lumen Finland brand. I never heard of it before, but they do have like an entire skincare line that I'm kind of curious to check out just because it sounds kind of cool. These were okay. I mean, I don't use face wipes to actually clean off my face. I use them more so just to wipe swatches off my hand. But they were okay. I'm just kind of upset that they were going to go bad so quickly. This is a bottle of Ouidad Moisture Lock Leave-In Conditioner. I love this leave-in conditioner. As you guys know, Ouidad is like my go-to line for curly hair care. I'm going to try Diva Curl though. I did order a set from Birchbox and with like Black Friday deals and points it was super duper inexpensive, so I'm excited to give that a try. But for now, Ouidad is the best thing ever, except for the fact that some of their products still smell like baby powder. Originally the whole line did, but they changed a lot of the scent because I don't think people really liked that. This still smells like baby powder. I don't know if like the brand new bottles do or not. This one is pretty old. I mean, this lasted me forever because you don't need too much because my hair is more on the fine side, so if you have thicker, coarser hair, you're going to go through this a lot faster than I did, but this was great. I think this is totally worth it. I love this stuff, even though it smells kind of funky. Whew. Take a breath. Okay, this is the Derma New Microdermabrasion Cleansing Cream. This also came in a Blush Mystery Beauty box. It was a nice face wash. It's very creamy. I used it in the shower because I felt like I could use this on my eyes and stuff. I don't think it specifically says you can, but it doesn't specifically say you can't, and because there's no like, you know, exfoliation or anything to it, it was fine. It didn't irritate my eyes, and it left my face clean, and I like that. It had a pump on it, and this actually locks, so it's like unlocked now, but you can turn it and it locks, and I really like that feature in a pump, so I thought that was cool. This is the Shea Moisture Coconut and Hibiscus Curl and Shine Conditioner. I just gave this a try because I've never tried anything from the Shea Moisture line. I thought it was great. It smells really great. It doesn't quite compare to my Ouidad Balancing Rinse Hydrating Conditioner, because that's kind of the baseline I compare everything to, because that's kind of like my favorite conditioner ever. But this was good, smelled nice. This bottle though absolutely sucks because you have to like destroy it to get the rest of the product out. But I'd be interested in trying more from this line. I thought it worked pretty well in my hair. This is a Peter Thomas Roth Max Sheer All Day Moisture Defense Lotion. This is just an SPF facial lotion. I got this in a kit from Sephora. I can't remember if it was from like the Sun kit or what, but it hadn't expired yet, so it was still fine to use. Used it up, liked it. Peter Thomas Roth kind of feels like one of those underdog skincare lines. Like, you don't hear a lot of people talk about Peter Thomas Roth, but I think they do make really good products. So that was a good one to try. I'm throwing things over in this corner, so if you hear things hit stuff, that's why. It's probably just hitting my lamp and like the other crap on the floor. This is a little tiny bottle of Herbal Essences Hello Hydration Shampoo. This was on sale in the little travel size, so I'm like, I'm gonna try it. And I did not like it. It wasn't hydrating. It just, I don't know. I can't use inexpensive hair products in my hair a lot of times. Like, especially like supermarket brand, like supermarket kind of stuff. Like, I prefer like the Ouidad and the higher end things like that, just because the texture of my hair and the curliness of it. Like, if you have straight hair or if you have hair that has like no issues, totally normal, I'm sure this stuff is fine. But for my hair, like this actually made it feel more dry, so I wasn't a big fan of that, so not gonna pick that up ever again. This is a sample of the Clinique Smart Custom Repair Serum. This is supposed to take care of whatever you need to take care of. I guess it's supposed to just know what you need. I think it just has like all those ingredients in one, and then they all just kind of do everything, but I'm not too sure. I think that's probably how this works. But if you have a lot of skincare concerns and like don't want to purchase a product specifically for one thing, I think this would be a good one to invest in. And I'm not the biggest fan of Clinique products. they don't usually work too well for me, but I know people really like them, and they are 100% like allergy tested and things like that. Next up is the Olay Total Effects 7-in-1 CC Brightening Eye Cream. This actually just started to smell really weird, so I'm just going to get rid of it. You know, once your products smell weird, throw them away. Like, that's an indication that there's something going on with it. Smell, texture, consistency, when those change, your products are probably bad, regardless of what their expiration date is or how long they've been opened. And to be honest, like, I got this from a sale from Ulta just because I was like, I wanted to get like the free gift because I don't know why. and not a fan. Like, with these kind of more drugstore facial care products, you get similar ingredients, but they're not as potent or as concentrated, or, you know, not as many, you know, different ingredients. So these will help. They just will take forever to do it, and I would rather spend more on my skincare and have it work and have it be a higher concentration and a higher potency than to use a cheaper product that I will have to use a whole bunch of. So not a big fan of this, and it smells funny, so I'm just throwing it away. This is the Julep Double Step Foot Treatment and Friction Stick. This is pretty old. I forget how old this is. I don't even know if they sell this anymore. Yeah, the copyright's from 2013 on it, so I'm pretty sure this is from last year from one of their Maven boxes. I liked it. I thought it was great. I'm just getting rid of it because it's old and it's kind of funky now. I have a Mega Plush Volume Express Mascara from Maybelline. I love Maybelline's mascaras. If you're going to buy a drugstore mascara, I would get Maybelline's because I think they're really great. This is a blue mascara. I like to use this as kind of a top coat over a black one just because the blue makes your eye whites look brighter, and it's just kind of a cool effect. It's just old. I'm getting rid of it. The one thing I don't like about these Mega Plush volume ones is this like bendy wand. I find it actually makes it more difficult for me to apply my mascara, and I prefer, like, you know, straight wands. So there's that. I have another mascara in here. This is the Rimmel The Max Volume Flash Waterproof. I got this for like $1.16 on sale, and I used it once and I hated it. I could see why it was on sale. It just smeared immediately. I really don't think it was actually waterproof, and I don't even like waterproof things because they come off. Like, they're really hard to get off, but this like smeared right away, so I'm just getting rid of that. I'm not even gonna like mess around with it. I have another mascara. This is the Tarte Lights Camera Lashes 4-in-1. Tarte products, for me, they're always kind of hard to tell when they go bad because I think they always kind of smell weird to begin with because it is more of a natural product. So I tend to throw Tarte things out because I can't remember if they smelt weird to begin with or not, and I don't want to risk it because this goes around my eyes, and I have so much mascara the way it is. But this is a good mascara. People like this. This one has a cult following, kind of, so I think you're getting a sample of it in the Ipsy bag for December because I accidentally spoiled it for myself, so there's a spoiler alert, but this is a Nails Inc. Gel Effect Top Coat. This is probably the only product I will ever say I like from Nails Inc. I just generally don't like the line at all, but it does look like they kind of revamped it, and hopefully maybe they reformulated it, so I might give it another look-see. But I loved this top coat. It really was a great top coat. It dried quickly. It did give kind of a thicker, more plump appearance to my nails. But it's, you know, there is a little bit left in there, but it's kind of dry and stringy, and it leaves bubbles now, so I'm just going to get rid of it. But it was a good top coat. That's the only thing I think I will ever like from that line. Next up, this is a Maybelline Color Tattoo in Pomegranate Punk. I'm getting rid of this because it's like drying out and darkening, and it doesn't apply as nice as it used to, and I think it's just a really old one. I got this on sale, so I assume this is an older color to begin with. And I do really love the Maybelline Color Tattoos. I think they're great eyeshadow bases. You know, pretty much it's that, you know, for like $7 or $8, or the MAC paint pots. I think those are like $21. So kind of depending what side of the scale you want to purchase, but I think they're both really great. And I'm kind of sad that that one's all dried up. This is the Josie Maran Coconut Water Cheek Gelée in Pink Escape. This is just another product that was getting old. It's kind of starting to smell funky. I didn't obviously use it all, but this is a really great product. I do like these cheek gelays. They're kind of like blush jello, sort of. I don't even know how to explain it. Like, there's a food product I know that's very similar in texture to this that isn't jello, but I can't think of it right now. But I would just like stab my stippling brush in there, and then I would just stipple it on my cheek, and it gives a very nice sheer wash of color that you can build up. And these do smell really nice. Initially, this one doesn't smell quite so nice anymore. This was a good product. I enjoyed using that. This is a Dermadoctor Photodynamic Therapy Liquid Red Light Eyelid Lotion. I thought it was good. I'm not going to repurchase it right now just because I have so many eye creams to use, but I thought that was pretty good. Dermadoctor is another brand that I don't know too much about, and it was kind of nice to give that one a try. This is the e.l.f. Lip Exfoliator. This one a lot of people love. It kind of has a cult following as well. As you can see, I dug all that out of there. It is just kind of like a brown sugary kind of lip exfoliator. It's in the shape of a lipstick. And what I like about that compared to other lip scrubs is that a lot of lip scrubs come in like this pot form, so you have to dip your finger in there to use it, and that can be unsanitary, and you can introduce things like water or like other things on your hands if you don't wash your hands first. Whereas with this, it's in a lipstick form. I don't know why I keep twisting this up because there's nothing in there, but it's like a lipstick bullet, so you can just like swipe it on like lipstick and you never have to touch it. I think that's really great. Some people do say though that the balm part of this wears out faster than the little scrubbies, so you will end up with like more scrubby than balm, but if you just keep kind of like going around the bullet, it kind of negates that problem. I have some chapsticks in here. This is a Marabou Lip Lock in Pomegranate. This is kind of a local, all-natural product. It's getting old, so I'm just going to get rid of it. This is a Sephora Super Nourishing Lip Balm. They say this was limited edition. I don't know if they still have it. You wore it down to a nub. I don't know why I'm showing you that. But it smells like vanilla cake. It was $5. It was really moisturizing and I liked it. This is the Rainbow Honey Queen Bee. Again, this is kind of getting old and getting grungy from being in my purse. And it's just, the smell is kind of starting to get to me after a while. And then I have a lip smacker in strawberry frosting. For some reason, like, I've been really into lip smackers just because I love crazy scents. Like, they're not the greatest of lip balms, but they're not bad either. They do hydrate and they smell really great. And I remember when I was a little kid, I used to eat the pink lemonade ones all the time. Not all the time, a couple times I ate them and my mom got really mad at me. I didn't understand why. And now as an adult, I do understand that that's not the thing to do, but when you're like 5, you know, things happen. This is a Bite Beauty High Pigment Lip Crayon, I think is what these are called. This is pomegranate. It is just old. I'm just getting rid of it. It's kind of dried out a little bit, but it's super old, and since Bite is food grade and you can actually eat them, I'm concerned, you know, about like it being around too long and getting kind of germy. This is a Fortune Cookie Soap Lip Scrub. This is from the Candy Isle collection. This is the bubblegum scented one. Again, like, I didn't use it all, but it's just I have so many lip scrubs and it's getting a little bit on the old side, so I'm just going to get rid of it. But it tastes great. I do like it, but I think I like my Lush one a little bit better. But again, like I talked about in my favorites video, I love this lip scrub. This is another Fortune Cookie one. But it's too pigmented and it dyes my lips purple. So this was nice. This was barely pigmented, you know, it didn't leave my lips pink, and even if it did, like, it's not a color that's going to show up. So go for ones that are a little bit lighter in color if you're going to get the Fortune Cookie Soap lip scrubs, but they do taste great and they're really good. This is a Murad Acne Spot Fast Fix. This was fine. I use this when I have another bottle of this too. I got it as a sample. I use this over pimples when I get them. It helps them dry out really fast. Some people don't like it because they changed the formula. I guess it used to be sulfur based and now I believe it's benzoyl peroxide. Yeah, it's a 3.5 benzoyl peroxide treatment, so people aren't too happy with that. This is a Fortune Cookie Soap Garden of Good Marshmallow Dreams Cuticle Cream. I used this all up. This smelled amazing. I do like the cuticle cream, although the one I have now, the Polyjuice Potion, it seems to have hardened a little bit, so it's not quite so emollient. So I have a bunch of other like cuticle products that I've been using. I have a Makeup Forever Smoky Extravagant Mascara. This was part of my Sephora Beauty Insider birthday gift. So if you're a Beauty Insider and you had a birthday this year, which everyone should have, or at least should be able to get this by now because it is December, so December birthdays can get it, and they'll reset it in January. This was actually a really great mascara. I love the brush on this guy. It is a natural bristled brush in this like weird Christmas tree shape, but I thought like this was really great. Like the big fat end was great for like getting definition and like poofing out my outer lashes, and this little end was really great for getting into tight spaces. I thought the formula was really nice, and I'm becoming a fan of Makeup Forever. I didn't used to know a lot about Makeup Forever, but I've become more experienced with them and I do really like their products. And then finally, one final Fortune Cookie Soap item. This is kind of a weird looking one because there's no label on it. This is the hair oil from the Witch Please box. It smells really good. It smells like hazelnuts and I think like Nutella or something, which is chocolate and hazelnuts. I think this is just hazelnuts. I can't really remember. It's the hair flip scent. And it was good. I have so many other hair oils though that this, you know, it wasn't doing as much as some of my other hair oils were doing. Getting to the end of this video and I'm getting tongue-tied. So I'm just gonna get rid of it because I'm afraid of it getting old, and because it is kind of an indie, I believe it is a more like natural product, but I don't know that for sure. But it was okay, but I have better ones. And I think that's all my empties. I know this was huge. I'll try and let this bag get overflowing again. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I love watching empties because it's really nice to see like what people are actually using up and what people are actually throwing away and things like that. And I really, really appreciate you guys watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.